To set a new blog post inside the website, what you'll need to do, this is what it looks like here. And this is with a small image, so you can make the image bigger, but this is actually setting the image in the center. So what you'll want to do, first of all, when you come up to blog, and there is more than one blog, what you'll see is, I've put in a test post there, so the image, because it is square or almost square, it's actually sitting like that to one side. There's nothing we can do about that. You can set a long image if you want to, and then you will actually see more posts down here. So when you click on this particular post, you will see that's the full post there. This information is being pulled from the user area, so you can't actually change that. That image is coming from your user area as well. And then that's the share buttons. So I'm just going to show you how to set one of these up. So come in, click here over here on add a new post, name the post, and if you want to change the URL then and have it different from the name, then you can just click on edit and edit the URL name. Pop your text in here. You can have short codes, you can add your images, but your main image, the one that's here, that is actually coming from down here in featured image. So once you write your post, come down here and set your featured image. Now, automatically, it's going to come up here and it's going to come to the standard horizontal image. However, I would pick one style and stick to it. I have chosen the vertical image and I'll show you why. So you can see here that that's sitting there in the middle. Now, if we click the standard horizontal image and I click update, okay, I'll go back over here and I'll refresh this page and I'll show you. This is when you do the standard post. It's just still loading. No, it doesn't load. Now the image is gone altogether. What's going on? Sorry, I've changed it down here. Hide, turn it off. Update. Okay, fixed. So, as I was saying, if you set it to the standard horizontal image, what you're going to see is that long horizontal box like that and an image sitting to the side. Now, that's not going to work for many images at all. So I can't imagine you're going to have an image that sits all the way across like that. So in that case, I would always choose here the vertical image. Of course, if you're using video, then use video, but normally you just want to change it here to vertical image. I'm going to update that and I'll show you again. So that, as I said, is the standard setting. So if you don't make that change, this is what you're going to see. And I'll refresh it because I've just changed it over. And that is what I want you to have, because then if the image is larger, so if you've got an image that, let's say, is twice as wide, then it's going to show the full image, but you're not going to have that silly box going from edge to edge. So, as I said before, set up a new post. That's post there, which is the blog post. Add new, put your text in there, and then come down here and choose vertical image. Come down here and you actually, at the moment it says remove, but you would say add your featured image and then come up here and click update. So inside here, if you want to write anything in here, this is just a test. So you might want to bold things, you might want to italicize it. You can put in dot point, you can put in number points, you can put in quote marks. So it comes, you can see there that it's come in from the side. You can add a link. So let's say, for instance, you want to add a link. You can link it to another page on your website. Let's say, for instance, you want to link to another image or another blog post. You can link it. As you can see now that text is a different color because that is actually a link. So there's all sorts of things that you can do. There's also this short code, so if you want to do a button, for instance, or if you want to add frames, you can play around in this, but that's going to get really technical and you can start to make a few mistakes if you're not careful. The only ones that I'd really touch is, for instance, the buttons. So you might want to say, okay, we're going to go to the home page. We're going to say open in a new tab. The style is default. The background, I just want to show you what it looks like. I'll change the text. I just want to show you. Let's say we make it 5. Keep it centered. Radius, we want it rounded because a lot of your things on your website are rounded. You can pick an icon if you want to have a little icon. Let's just say a little bug. You can have a shadow, description, on click. Now here we want to say test button, whatever you want it to say on the button. Insert. So there it is there. It looks quite funny. I'm going to click update and I'll show you. This can be done both on blog post pages and also on pages, normal pages of your website. So there we go. So there is a button. There's a little bug. And when you click on it, it's going to send me to a new page. It's going to send us back to the home page. And it opens in a new window. You can't see that on this video, but it's flicking over to a new page so people can have this 2 pages open. And there is a text link, which is what we just did a second ago. So as you can see, that's a text link and that is the button link. Text link, button link. That would be the simplest things to do. You can also, of course, add other images through your blog post. Just choose where you want it, click on add media. You either upload a file through here, select files to upload from your computer, or you would go to media and you might insert. So we've inserted an image. Now if we click on that, we can actually center that, update that. Now I'll come back and I'll show you. Of course I'm going to remove this post. I just wanted to show you what it's like. So there's the featured image, there's the button, there's the link text, and there's the image in the center. So it's quite easy for you to do. That is all you need to know about adding a blog post.